So it's my summer break, and I don't have a job or an internship. So I decided I'm gonna try to take social media a little bit more seriously than I normally do. My plans are hopefully weekly vlogs, just more of like a day in my life. And then I think I'm gonna try to work on my Clodo. I'm gonna try to do these weekly vlogs, and then on my personal TikTok, which I will add up here because I don't remember it, I'm gonna try to do like daily little mini vlogs, which will show like just a sneak peek into this much longer YouTube video vlog. And then I think I'm gonna try to take Clodo a little bit more seriously. I'm going to draft up a posting schedule and try to figure that out, because I would like to be a bit more consistent in my posting. So, and obviously I'm also going to be applying for jobs. I did apply to one place and they sent me an email to schedule an interview, so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I think today it's just gonna be a little bit more chill. First day of summer, and I would like to take a tiny break, but also I'm one of those people that needs to do things constantly, so we'll see. I don't really have a good place to write like a posting schedule, so I'm just gonna do it in my agenda. I'm gonna try to figure out just a small schedule. I'm gonna write like each day what I want to do, so let's get to it. While writing this, I was actually really ambitious, but after working on this for the past week, I realized I'm going to have to cut down what I decided to do. I want to do like daily vlogs on my TikTok, but I realized that it's going to take a bit, so I'm going to do like every 2 days or so. I think I can get everything else done. I just have to keep myself to the schedule, but it's going to be a really relaxed schedule until I realize what's actually realistic for me. I just finished my schedule for at least May. I might have been a bit too optimistic in what I can do, because currently I have my YouTube channel, and then I have my Clodo Instagram, but I also have, silly of me, but I have a dog Instagram, and then I also have my personal TikTok and my Clodo TikTok. Then I have like another like travel and food TikTok, but I don't really post on that one much. I have like 2 posts, but I might try to merge all of that into my personal one. So I have a very ambitious schedule because I would like to get posting consistently on all of these, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it, because I have that thing where it's like if I don't want to do it, I'll keep like pushing it off until it's way too late, and then it'll just never get done, which is terrible. But I'm gonna try to be productive and get my things done, because if I want to be an actual serious content creator, I gotta act like one, right? So here it is. So I'm also going to write out my summer goals and what I hope to achieve. So I've just finished out writing some of my personal goals of like different numbers that I would like to hit on like my YouTube, my Instagram, and my TikTok. I do have a lot of accounts open. Oh, they're mowing again. I do have a lot of accounts open, and I'm trying to figure out maybe if I want to combine a few. I have my numbers here, and I'm just gonna try to reach them. And then I will, if I reach them at a certain point, I will share what my goal was, and then we could write a new goal together. I just finished filming some new videos. Now I think I'm going to try to edit everything, because I have a lot of videos that I need to edit, and I've just been too lazy to edit them. So let's go edit. Actually, I already have a video edited for Clodo, so now I'm going to upload that, and that'll check off the first thing on my upload schedule. I did forget, some days I will end up double posting because I'll want to post some like other things. Like on YouTube, I have a few like actual real videos coming up that aren't vlogs, which I'm very excited to do. And in those kind of videos, I'll just kind of post when they're ready. I'm not going to try to keep to a schedule with that, because I already have a very busy schedule with my other things. And then also on TikTok, I will also have some other random videos in between like the daily videos. You know, one other thing that I want to keep on top of is, as soon as I make a plushie and then post its video, putting it up in my shop. Because sometimes I'm a bit lazy with it and I'll just keep them all until the very end. But I feel like whenever I have a new video, I should have the plushie ready in case someone wants to purchase it. So I just posted my keychain video, so I'm gonna upload that as soon as I can get this video up to YouTube. Well, what my Apple Pencil chart is, I was gonna try to edit some videos, but I guess I will wait on that I'm going to apply to more jobs. When applying to jobs, I am also applying to be at different craft fairs. So if you are going to be at either the Triangle Pop-Up or one of the Pop-Up Raleigh craft fairs, I might be there. We'll have to see if I get accepted, although I do have to get like a tent and tent weights. So hopefully I can get those in time. I was just gonna get my business registration thing for my desk and it snapped. So now I took everything out of these bottom two drawers and I'm waiting for maintenance. Finished all my application for jobs and I filled out an application for 3 craft shows with Pop-Up Raleigh. I also sent out an email for potential cat adoption, so cross your fingers that we get it. It's a little complicated. They need like a state ID with our current address, but seeing as I'm out of state, I don't have that, but currently trying to get residency, so we'll see how it goes. Last pottery class done. I did the wheel 1. I did not get into wheel 2, but that's okay because I want to get a studio membership and then hopefully work on like my centering and then pulling the walls up and stuff a bit more, because I don't feel confident in that, especially the trimming. I'm terrible at that. But I did get into the hand building 1 class, which starts next week, which I'm very excited for. Well, maintenance came. My drawer is all fixed now, but now I have to put back a pile of the things that I took out. But now my drawer is fixed. I'm gonna try not to put anything too heavy in there, but like I don't understand how it just snapped. So, but I also don't know where I'm gonna put the other stuff, so we're not sure. Here they are. I made a wannabe Waffle House bowl because I was craving something savory, but I have tater tots, cheese, and there's egg on the bottom. No bacon though. Doing a morning of Legos because it's a slow day. We have tours later, so I was like, I'm just gonna chill and work on Legos. Tours went well. We only saw one that we liked, but now I'm eating a snack of this like Gouda bacon cheese thing with garlicky pretzels, and then we are going to go to my boyfriend's uncle's farm for dinner. This is one of my pieces of pottery from my wheel 1 class, and I'm going to put my Venus flytrap in here so that way it can sit with some water at all times. So when I obviously forget to water it because it needs to be saturated, it'll just be sitting in some, so it could have some, and then I'll refresh it when it needs it and like dump it out and clean it to make sure it's not going to be standing water. Hopefully it likes the water and enjoys sitting in this little bath, and I think it looks really cute. I totally forgot to vlog. We went to another apartment tour and it was okay. To my friend's graduation, almost all of them are graduating because I was able to take like earlier classes because I can technically graduate like a year early, but I chose not to. So I was able to get in like all the advanced classes with them. So yeah, a lot of them are graduating. I'm so happy for them. I came home, I did laundry, watered my place, and I made this. I saw someone on Instagram, I think, do it. It's this cute beaded bookmark. Here it is. And it slots in your book, kind of like this. And I have plans for these because this was my first one. It was just like a test just to see how it worked. I think I'm going to try to make a worm, kind of like your bookworm, and have it hang on here, but just like, I think when I do the crochet plushie, it's just gonna be the crochet plushie. Then I want to do an owl, like a book owl kind of thing. I keep finding more subsects of hobbies, and I have so many things to do these hobbies that it's kind of overwhelming. I also just got these fuzzy little creatures that I want to do something with, because I think if I wanted to crochet everything, I don't think I would have time, and my wrist would start really hurting with a lot of cute crochet things. But I thought these flocked figures are super cute and would be a good substitute for them. I want to get to the point where I can drill like my own holes into these things, and then I might try to do like, I see people doing like, I think they're called like the Sylvanian families, like these little flocked creatures. I think they're bunnies or something. I'm not entirely sure, don't quote me on that. And then I see people do like Smiskies and those kind of little collectibles. So I definitely want to try to do that. I was on my vlogging game when I first started this vlog, and I have not really vlogged since. But yesterday was Saturday. We went to like the free Lego build thing at Barnes & Nobles. And we built this. Then we went to Crabtree and I got these. I got this little gem house thing. And then my boyfriend got me two Smisky. This is a new one that I got. And then this is one that I actually have. This is gonna be my third. It's the one lying down with the cat. So I'm gonna give this to my mom because I already have one and I gave one to my boyfriend. That is actually the first Smisky that I've gotten duplicates of, which is so weird. My boyfriend is heading back home. I will shortly follow on Tuesday. Now I think I'm just gonna do crafts. I think I'm gonna film a video for this. So you'll see that at some point. For right now, my desk is a mess. Maybe you can see. Because I started a bunch of projects yesterday and then I never finished them. But I made this owl. And I have these bookmarks, and my plan was to have like an owl hanging off of it. But I think it's a little too big. So I'm gonna have to downsize this. So I just did a video on this, testing that out. Here they all are drying out in here. Here are the pieces that I did. They came out okay, but I'm gonna paint them and hopefully get some more clay so I can practice a little bit more on them. Now I'm going to try to edit this weekly vlog, edit the video that I just took about testing the new little mini pottery wheel thing, and then do a bunch of different like Clodo small videos. I just took a colossal nap, and now I actually think it is time to start packing up to leave on Tuesday. Honestly, I don't need anything but my clothes because I'm gonna be coming back in like 6 days-ish. But I still have some other like random things to bring. Like I have some donation clothes and then some other little things, so I gotta go get that. I also have 2 interviews tomorrow, so I have to do a little bit more research into their companies. I have gone overboard and I made a lot of these, but I just think that they're so pretty. Here's my current collection of them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 of them. I'm pretty sure the pack came with like 15 or 20. So not that many left, but I just really like them. He's too big, I think. I don't know if you would really want that dangling off your book. Let me see. Okay, my book currently has clay on top of it. So like, would you want this dangling off your book on the side of it? I'll have to test it out with like a real book. I don't mind it actually, and this is more for like when you know, put your book up and then you just have that as a little decoration in it. Just a little bit of like fun to your book display. So this might actually be a good addition. And obviously you can use them as a real bookmark too. It just seems a little bit impractical to have it and then lay it down because of how big it is. Same with these. I can totally see these as like a shelved book. It is now time to pack up to go home. So I have a very busy day because I have a lot of like tiny cleaning tasks and stuff. So let's get started. First up, laundry. Now to wait for that to pack up my suitcase, but in the meantime, I'm gonna like make my bed and water my plants just so that they can have water while I'm gone. Okay, yes, I just watered my plants like a few days ago, but if I don't water them now, they're gonna go like a week and a half without water. So I have to kind of give them some fresh water. Also, I have a question on this. Does anyone know what is wrong with this? Because it used to be all nice and green, but now it's kind of looking like it's been dead. I've been keeping it watered. There's drainage under here. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. So if you know, please let me know. I need help with it. I'm actually super happy with how this is sitting in the water and stuff. I'm really proud that I'm able to put one of my first pottery pieces to work. I'm not really sure about the little dead fly trap right there. Hope this one survives. I'm kind of worried that it's not getting enough bugs to eat. I had to finish off these frogs that I was working on last night, and then also make sure I have enough videos and content and stuff to last me for the next week or so. The frogs took me forever, but I finally finished all of them. Here they are. Well, now it's raining. Well, now that it is raining violently, I guess I will pack up all my clothes. I was gonna take out the trash and go to pottery just to finish up something, but now it's raining super hard, so I guess I will be staying inside. While I wait, I'm gonna do some editing, and then I also got this new nail polish kit, so we're gonna paint our nails. Okay, now that the rain has broken up, it's nice and sunny out now. I have to go glaze 2 pieces, I think, and then trim 4. I'm gonna watch a few videos because I'm not really confident in my trimming abilities. I ended up trimming 4 pots. I was supposed to have 2 ready to glaze, but couldn't find them, and I couldn't find 2 of my finished pieces. My key takeaway from trimming all those pots is that my biggest thing is trying to get like the top of like the bowl completely even all the way around. Like even in width, I think is the right word to say. Because I realized when I put it down it was kind of like tilted, and then I couldn't really get like a nice bottom trimmed on it. So I have to work on getting all my sides even. I did do a new trick where I would I just took the top of it, and instead of actually like trimming it down, I just put some water on the wood piece and then just kind of moved it around to kind of grind it down, and it actually worked, and I'm really happy with that. So now I don't really have to trim the top. It's just kind of annoying how everything is kind of built that I made was tilted, because I made one and it came out really nice, but I realized like that one was perfectly like round all the way across. So my next class here is going to be a hand building class, and then after that I think I'll get the studio thing, so that way I can work on both, because my throwing skills definitely need work, but I've never really done hand building, so we'll see how it goes. I got food from Q Noodles. Honestly, I don't really feel like cooking, and we also don't have a lot to cook, so I got sesame balls, shrimp, dumplings. No, I forgot to take the cilantro off, because I have that cilantro gene where it just kind of tastes like soap. Anything that could be cilantro must go. So this is sesame paste noodles with minced pork. This is my favorite thing to get here. Okay, today is the day that I leave to go back to Virginia. I just put my last load of laundry in. All of my stuff is ready to go. Unfortunately, I have pottery from 9:30 to 11. Crossing my fingers that I don't get too dirty, because I don't really want to keep dirty laundry here. I mean, it's fine, but I'd rather not. And then also I would have to shower. All I have to do is put things in the car. So I think once that laundry comes out, it's going straight into my suitcase or my bag, being put in the car. Hopefully that happens before pottery. And then I just have like miscellaneous things like my toiletries and some food items and like my backpack things that should not go in the car until after, because I don't want them sitting out in the heat. And obviously, Gecko's coming with me. As I was leaving pottery, I noticed this fish dish. I really wanted it, but they only accepted cash, so I went home, packed up, grabbed some cash, and went over. I picked it up, and Gecko took a little adventure with me. Heading home now. I don't think Gecko ever wants to solo travel with me again. I feel so bad for her. She has her lining, and she has her rock. Why is she getting stuck in there? And she's seat belted in. So I made it back. The drive wasn't that bad. There wasn't a lot of traffic except for some places where there were merges. But I'm back, so I'm going to wrap up this video. But first, I'm going to show you Jax. Here he is, all nice and asleep on my bed. He just went out for his outing. And he's all tuckered out. Chloe and Remy are outside because it's a pretty nice day. So they're just enjoying it. But he's taken over my bed. I even put down this special blanket for him right here. And he's just living his happy little life. But as I'm currently editing this vlog, I want to film this outro. So thank you so much for watching my first weekly vlog. I hope they're going to be weekly. It might not be like every single Tuesday, but they will definitely be weekly. It just depends on if I want to edit. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!